What an E3 that was, right? I mean, good grief. I think since E3 2013, that's probably like the best E3 we've had in a long time. I mean,
What's E3?
the Electronic Entertainment Expo, SD.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I don't know what it was.
Yes, I'm Wall, he's SD, that's Tang. And we are Sleepy Bear Gaming, and this is our top 5 for E3 2015.
Not in particular order.
No, we're not going to do that, because we're not going to be able to come to an agreement with that. It's going to be one big giant clusterfuck.
Then we're going to fight.
And then we're going to get silly.
And I'm going to win.
Maybe.
And I'm going to laugh.
All I need is one good punch. Straight to the bear dick.
Show me your broom.
And you're done, son.
Show me your broom.
Show me your broom.
Alright, so what stuck out first for everybody? I mean, not really... Oh, wait, we want to save the big thing for the end. So, what stuck out first of all that's kind of the least of all of 5?
Least of all, I would go Shenmue 3.
Shenmue 3, yes. As soon as the violins picked up, you knew that it was coming. And it came quite solidly, Dick.
That's why I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little silly, like, hey, we're going to present this game, and you're going to fund it.
Yeah. Here's a game,
And
an
it's
idea.
already funded.
Yeah, it was funded in less than 9 hours. I mean, we're looking at it like right before I went to bed at like 11, and this was like 2 hours after the conference. It was like halfway to its goal. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to bother contributing any funds to this because it's going to be funded before I wake up. Lo and behold, I was correct, and it actually broke Kickstarter. Who knew?
How much the conference, those time slots for those conferences cost? The announcement for Kickstarter on stage probably cost as much as the funding goal.
Maybe, except for the fact that Sony is also funding this. So there probably was like a secret handshake deal on the back that says, hey, if you let me promo this Kickstarter right here, there's a little bit of incentive for you. I'm like, okay. Other than PC, give us console exclusivity. Sorry, Tang.
I have a PC. And I'll be able to, and you can play the new Elite controller with Windows 10.
That you're going to spend $130 for?
Dude, have you seen it?
I've seen the Elite controller, yes.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Normal shitty controllers are already $60. What's another one? That's the same as buying 2 controllers, but you're getting an awesome one.
I'd rather just buy 2 controllers.
Plus, I already bought him one.
So you could hang it like over here.
Now I don't have to buy an extra one because when
You got
I
2
buy
controllers?
Xbox One
Yes, well,
in 3 months.
Anyway, yes, Shenmue 3 is probably well off the docket. December 2017 was the release date for it on the Kickstarter. It's already funded. Sony's funding it as well. It's probably not going to look like what it did on the trailer because, yes, the environments look great. Rio and Shenhua.
Well, Rio never really had hips. He was a torso stuck to some legs.
He just looked weird. I mean, he looks weird, I mean, in the original Shenmue, but in this trailer, it's like, yeah, that's a little bit of a head-scratcher. Our next thing that stood out to us, Xbox 360 backwards compatibility for the Xbox One.
Yeah,
wow.
that's a KO punch right there.
Yeah, KO punch straight to the dick.
Like if you were comparing game catalogs, essentially them allowing them to do that, and then, adding the little extra burn on top by saying we won't charge you to play games you already own. Like,
I gotta admit,
they've essentially
yeah, really, it should be because
Nintendo.
I got this game over here. Hang on. I shouldn't have to buy this again. No. Well, except for the remake. We'll get to that. And
No.
Actually, this isn't even mine. This is
That's
yours.
mine.
Yeah, this got the cracked case. Okay, I was about to say you got the original black label, but
It's still original. Yeah, I have an original. That's how nerdy I am.
I have the greatest hits version. I had the original, but
It's fake.
I dropped a weight on it, and
I don't know what
I cracked it even more than that.
I don't know
because
what it
he's
is.
clearly the most muscly one here. So backwards compatibility. You have now access to an ever-growing catalog of all the way back, going back 10 years.
Yes, he owns an Xbox One. I own a PS4, and I'm going to say it right now: PlayStation Now sucks. So next thing that was on our list, I would have to go with Sea of Thieves, a pirate game.
A
Rare.
pirate game.
A rare pirate game.
Yeah, a rare game. Let's not gloss over the fact that Rare hasn't been allowed to make the games they want to for years, and now they're finally, they've taken the kid gloves off them, and they said, you guys been in this for 30 years, just do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, your N64 catalog, fantastic. Battletoads, amazing. Why didn't they just
I want a
let them
life-size
go?
Battletoad like I saw.
A life-size Battletoad? How do we make this happen?
I
Someone,
saw one at E3.
okay, somebody donate to our channel, and we will buy a giant Battletoad, life-size Battletoad,
Click here to donate.
whatever money it is. We don't have a donate button just yet.
No.
No, we're not monetizing this channel until we actually get a decent amount of viewers. So, yes, Sea of Thieves. What did you like about it so much, other than pirates? We all know you're a pirate fan.
It's going to be a shared world experience, and they had the whole FPS thing going, but it just had that it immediately had charm into it. The water physics were amazing, especially for a trailer, and this was all like in gameplay, and you're just thinking like, holy crap! And this is going to be one of those. Sea of Thieves coming out is going to be part of this whole newer transition where you see consoles get a lot more involved with MMO style games. I mean, it's been semi-done with Final Fantasy XIV, but it's only this generation that has had really the power to bring these things to fruition. Like, they were just PS3 and before, they were just so much worse than what the PC could handle, and most time they just straight couldn't even handle it. The server loads, the loading, it just didn't work.
Yeah, when you play Final Fantasy XIV on PS3/PS4, I mean, they actually finally revolutionized doing an MMO with a controller, and I thought it was actually pretty well done with that game. And, by the way, look forward to a Heaven's Ward playthrough on this channel.
Yeah, but you get access to a very large community of gamers that don't play hardcore PC games.
Now we are dubbing into
Kingdom Hearts 3!
Okay, fine. Kingdom Hearts
Oh,
3.
God.
Wham!
The only thing that I care about
Um,
in this E3 thing, I don't even know what it is.
yes. I don't even have a
What's
rag.
E3?
You need a rag.
I need a rag to like clean off the
They should
cum
have
off
just
the
named it
lens.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Who melted all those marshmallows on your pants?
Oh wait, that's not melted marshmallows.
Oh wow! Don't call a dog down here. You might lick that.
The only thing I gotta say is that I like the new stage, which is from Tangled, by the way, which I've never seen.
He's a reindeer right now, by
Yes.
the way.
I was trying to get my thoughts together, but why would you show that one in the trailer? People don't want to see the Tangled, at least the hardcore fans that I know of.
I don't know. I thought that world was pretty awesome looking, especially
It's
with
because they made it awesome looking, because he's running up a goddamn mountain.
running up a mountain, going down through rocks and everything like that. He's fighting people with teacups. In teacups. He's dick slapping people with the teacups.
I'm going to go to Disneyland this week, and I'm going to take pictures of all the rides. And if I don't see at least 10 of those rides in this game, I'm going to be pissed off.
Well, we already saw 3. I mean, you had the Splash Mountain with the roller coaster going down, and then you had it to where it was
Well, it's going to Disney World,
the
not
swing-
Disneyland.
Whatever.
the swinging boats.
Whichever one's in Orlando. I always get it mixed up.
I always get them mixed up too. That's not the bad thing. I mean, come on. I mean, really, Disneyland, Disney World. What are you doing here? It's like Wii U. Come on, what are you doing here? Yes, Kingdom Hearts 3 looks fantastic. One thing though, very disappointed about is still no release date. I mean, you announced this game 2 years ago?
Well, the fact that you didn't this is another game that skipped a whole entire console generation. You haven't seen a Kingdom Hearts game since a full console.
A full console Kingdom Hearts, but Birth by Sleep was actually really good. Let's not.
That
kid
was
ourselves.
great, and so was Dream Drop.
Dream Drop Distance and
Which is
Birth by Sleep.
Amazing, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, I'm cool with that, but yeah.
But
we
it's
finally,
on the 3DS.
We're finally getting... I have a 3DS. You can borrow it.
I have one.
Well,
I have the game.
Why don't you get it? Or play it?
I beat it.
You just said you didn't play it.
I said I did play it. I said
Yeah.
I didn't want to play it on a 3DS.
They
I
didn't want to play it.
I want to play it on a screen.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to play it on your nice high-definition
Yeah, people
screen.
waiting for the next console version, the one that actually is continuing. Like, hey, this is Kingdom Hearts 1, this is Kingdom Hearts 2, this is Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
Not Kingdom Hearts, half a door up a donkey ass.
It's been 10 years.
Number one thing that Ray was anticipating, but also one of our top 5.
Just because you can't not put it on there.
You have to because everybody's flipping out about it. It got number 1 on Facebook. It dethroned Caitlyn Jenner and the woman who thinks that she's black.
Thank God!
Yes, thank you. Final Fantasy VII HD Remake is happening. When? We don't know. According to most reports, this thing is just now starting development.
And the only thing done is the trailer.
They did the trailer. They did the trailer the night before.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Believe it or not, they actually started working on this before they did that PS4 troll back in December. With oh hey, here's Final Fantasy VII on PS4.
Well, they probably did it around the time that Bravely Default started doing really well. Is when they started really cooking this up, and they started like that little red button on the wall in Square that says "In case of emergency, push for FF7 remake."
Yes.
And they're like, "Shit, money."
But they're already making that with 14.
And the dude that was borrowing Cloud's sword to like surf on the waves is like, "Oh shit, they need this."
Damn, must get the rust off of it or something like that. If
gotta
he's
do
using that to
this thing.
serve, it must be really rusty. Even more rusty than what it was in Advent Children. Oh, but good grief. Also, with a bunch of interviews they're talking about, it looked very, very dark and gritty in the trailer, but they're keeping the quirky parts about 7, at least some of the ones that we've heard about. Like, Nomura-san, the guy that's directing it, he came out and said that, yes, the cross-dressing scene is in the game. And that would mean, okay, that's one of the more awkward scenes in that game.
What about the Gentleman's Club?
I'm guessing if that's part of the cross-dressing scene in this quest, that Gentleman's Club is going to be in there.
Let me tell you. All right, we all know it's going to be really awkward in a lot of scenes. I mean, there's a black guy with a gun arm. How are they going to pull this off without seeming like we just wanted to put a black guy with a gun arm? I mean, before he just looked like a play school figure.
Yeah.
And you got dude hip thrusting. You're talking about chopping off penises. You got a golden saucer that's run by a man who's eternally in a Speedo. And it doesn't help that his whole theme park is named the Golden Saucer, the most like flamboyant name you could think of.
And it has his own statue with him in said Speedo, chest fully out. I don't know. I think you could probably
Hopefully this
go
thing's
this
got
image better
enough
than I can.
nostalgia. It doesn't
I'll
get
trust.
to the point where the critics like that get all upset.
I think we're going to just laugh at it and just move on because as much as you talk about these scenes, they don't get that much screen time. At least I don't think so.
Hojo on the beach? That's just going to be weird.
Hojo on the beach
Yeah,
in
what
full
about
lab
that
coat. In full lab coat, by the way. That's going to be pretty awesome.
Like-
But on the
Motherfucking
flip side,
Hojo.
there are things that had dramatic elements to the game when it was released that are should be insanely enhanced. I mean, waking up in the Shinra Tower to find the blood trail. That's probably one of the most, if not the most butt-clenching scene in the entire game.
You're just like, whoa, what just happened? And how did this happen? And then you got like all the people on the loose, and then going to the cave after you just crossed the swamp, avoiding the snake, only to see said snake impaled on a spike. And
Yeah, and then leaving and then finding the snake still alive.
Yeah, that too. It's an infinite respawn. The snake, the snake lays a bunch of eggs and they grow really fast.
Well, then you realize that the snake is not real.
It's a giant snake.
It's an astral projection of a snake.
Okay, anyway, he leaves the snake impaled on a spike and says, "Come at me, bro."
That's a tree, isn't it?
Yeah, a big giant tree and there's lightning in the
Tree
background.
spike?
What do you want to say, SD?
High five!
There we go.
I want to see DLC for that.
Like an
Based
extra-
on the story from Advent Children. Say it first.
How about this?
You
Based
heard
off
it here.
based off the story of Advent Children, where you play as the bad guys.
Or maybe
I don't play
at least give us a hidden boss that ties back to Crisis Core and you
Yeah,
fight
that too.
Genesis.
I can go with that. I mean, actually continue that storyline they were trying to build with Genesis.
Like you flat out like leave that cliffhanger at the end of Crisis Core.
Crisis Core and Dirge Cerberus, because it was actually Dirge Cerberus is the one that's chronologically the latest in the series. The series of 7. I can't believe that's actually a thing. Okay, whatever. But anyway,
See, people do this. I don't really know what this means.
I don't know, but
Does
Yeah.
it mean two bunny rabbits are like,
Hit-
hey,
hop-
fuck you?
that's it. Squat off right now.
Not in jeans.
Oh. Damn it. We'll get you a squat off sometime.
There will be a squat off, and there will be a counter, and there will be a dude and drag, and there will be another guy saying, "Go big bro," and then
That's gonna be me.
someone will have fists of steel,
Fisticuffs.
and they will cut right to the bone,
That it will.
right to the bone.
So E3 2015, awesome.